Hey guys, Gunnar here and welcome to another video. I haven't said that one for a while. Okay, so in this one I'm just going to go through what my content's going to become in the future, because Call of Duty Zombies, as everyone knows, is dead. And sadly, it's being made the third game mode through neglect from Treyarch and Activision. I want a great game mode taken down to this. How sad. But it's a positive for me, because I can make content I want to make now, instead of trying to get out tutorials for maps I really don't care about, like most of Black Ops 4. So this is the first of many videos in the future on games that aren't Call of Duty Zombies. I hope you enjoy. This has been Gunnar, and I'll be trialing some new content. Okay, before this video starts I just want to say there will be spoilers, so if you don't want the game spoiled for yourself, please click off the video right now. I don't want to spoil the game for you and cause unnecessary flack because you didn't listen. So I hope you do enjoy the video and mind any spoilers that come towards you. Okay, before I got this game, my top 3 favourite games were GTA 5, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 3. Okay, but that top 3 was changed when I got this game. 1 and 2 are still the same, so, you know, it's never going to change. They're both just such amazing games. But this one dethroned GTA 5, as a Rockstar game should do to its previous entity. This game has all the makings of a classic. It has cinematic greatness, story, which is amazing to stay behind, characters you can get behind, music which fits perfectly. A mission that comes to mind is the one I'm on now in this gameplay, the one where you get back from Guarma. And if you get on the horse that's waiting there, Arthur's song starts to play when you go into cinematic mode, when you start going down the path. It starts playing in the background to make sure you actually feel the moment that the gang is actually falling apart. And he realises it himself, so he just goes the lonely road ahead, alone. And I think Guarma is a very important part of the story, as it really shows the gang hit rock bottom. Well, the 5 members of the gang which have been left on Guarma. All 5 do get back, but it still shows Dutch's descent into madness. As for when he kills that old woman who's giving him instructions and doesn't even take the gold back, just kills her because he thinks he's being scammed. And this is honestly one of the missions that made the campaign for me. Another great use of music is in the scene where Arthur sees Sadie and Abigail for the last time at the end of chapter 6. This is meant to make it much more emotional. Know that Arthur is actually riding, potentially, into his death. And music goes in again, and it works very well to show the pain Arthur's gone through throughout this game, throughout his life. But another part of the scene, which is amazing and makes this game what it is just how the cinematic bars go over. And following this later in the scene, one of the scenes, it's not a movie, yeah, it goes in black and white, and it has quotes from gang members who have died before, and Dutch at this point. Dutch trying to explain himself throughout this whole game for what he does. And he sees himself there. It's Mary, obviously everyone who's in Arthur's mind going into this final area. I didn't actually help Mary out in any of the missions. Because I really didn't want to. You deserve the help throughout the whole thing. But if you did, it's another open-ended part. I obviously went in with bad honour at this point. But the song does change. If it is better. And this. Obviously he's thinking about everything that's been lost. Throughout this time.
I made a mistake. I'm sorry. You can't exactly beat it out of them now, can you?
There ain't nothing left, mister.
Showing the reason why Arthur's dying of TB. Was one of the first people who took money off for Strauss. Spat in his face with blood and made him contract tuberculosis. Hosea, probably the best like morally great character in the gang. And as he nears the camp, it starts to slow down more and more as it knows that you're going to get there at a certain time. It starts, as soon as it starts going down, he arrives at the camp for the final confrontation. What happens next really shows Butch's transformation into turning his back on the two proteges he's had for 15 years. Arthur for 20, but John for 15.
Be practical now. Dutch!
And here's where John comes back. And Dutch said he died.
Left me to die.
Obviously, he was left to die. He could have got him back. Could have saved him.
I didn't have a choice.
He had a choice.
Left me.
Decided to leave him.
All of you. You pick your side now because this is over. Oh, them years, Dutch.
Arthur's now stopped working for Dutch.
Oh, be quiet,
He's ruined everything
Be quiet.
they've worked for
You live in the clouds.
over the years.
You be quiet, Mr. Ben.
And now we head over to the ending, which is one of the best endings I've seen personally, and I did the bad ending,
Right.
bad moral ending,
In the end,
where Arthur
I'm dead.
is saying to Dutch
Come on,
that he tried his best
let's go.
through all the years,
Make it.
and Dutch realises that he threw everything away for Micah. But
Come on, Dutch.
he is,
Come on.
and obviously he doesn't side for Micah because fuck Micah.
You're
And
not better than me, Morgan.
I feel like at this point
Say, you fool.
it's a perfect end for Arthur.
Damn you.
He's gonna die anyway, so it may as well be his worst enemy throughout the game, killing him at the end. And the start of the song, which has accompanied Arthur throughout the game, as he lies there, waiting. And obviously the two contrasting images. In my game it was the bad ending, so I got the wolf. If you're morally good, you crawl over to the sunset and die there. And it's a deer instead of the wolf. So he dies in darkness, with no one and nothing. And that's why, altogether, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 could be cinematically one of the best games of all time. And story based too. This has been Gunner, thanks for watching.